The last train. Late at night, Rashid boarded the last train home. The carriage was empty, except for a few passengers sitting silently, their heads bowed, relieved to find a seat. He noticed the train didn't stop at the usual stations. He asked a woman nearby, but she didn't respond. Her head slowly lifted, eyes completely black. Rashid stumbled back, realizing every passenger was staring at him now, their faces pale and stretched as if masks. The train gained impossible speed, tunnels flashing like lightning. He tried the emergency brake, nothing. The windows showed not the city, but endless dark fields filled with flickering shadows. An announcement crackled over the intercom, "Next stop, final destination." Terrified, Rashid ran through the cars, but each door led him back to the same carriage, the same staring passengers. Finally, the train screeched to a halt. When the doors opened, he saw a vast platform crowded with thousands of silent, waiting figures.
The birth of the hollow. Long before cities rose, long before machines hummed, there was a valley no traveler crossed twice. The land itself seemed cursed, though no one used that word then. The earth was fertile, the river pure, the forests heavy with fruit, yet every village built there fell to ruin within a generation. The people left behind no graves, no bones, no records. Only silence. It began with a settlement called Dovemire. At first it was a place of promise. Families tilled the rich soil, built homes of timber, raised barns and schools. Children played by the river, their laughter echoing across the valley. The leader was a man named Elias Marin, known for his calm voice and unshakable faith. He spoke often of how the valley was a gift, a place where they would prosper. But within a year, things changed. At night, villagers dreamed of endless streets lined with houses they did not build. The houses had crooked windows that glowed with firelight, though no fire burned. When the villagers woke, they found soot on their hands, ash in their beds. At first they dismissed it as imagination, perhaps illness from the damp air. But then doors appeared in their homes, doors that had not been there before. When opened, they revealed corridors stretching far beyond the size of the house, filled with whispers. Those who entered did not return. Elias called for prayer. He told his people that faith would protect them. Yet he too began to dream of the streets. He saw children walking hand in hand into houses and never emerging. He heard drums in the distance, a heartbeat beneath the soil. One night, desperate, Elias led a group of villagers to the heart of the valley. There they found a great pit, its walls black with soot though no fire burned. From the pit came the whispers. From the pit came the smell of smoke. And when Elias looked into the darkness, it looked back. The villagers fled, but Elias remained. He felt the presence not as an enemy, but as something waiting to be born. It promised him safety, power, eternity. It whispered that if the village gave itself willingly, it would never suffer hunger or pain again. Elias did not tell the others, but he began to believe. The next weeks were marked by strange rituals. Lanterns were lit each night, though no one touched them. Fires burned though no wood was placed. The villagers gathered by instinct, circling the flames, chanting words they had never learned. When questioned, they could not explain why. Then the first child vanished. Her name was Mara. She was last seen carrying a lantern toward the woods. Her parents followed, but the forest had changed. The paths bent in circles, the trees whispered. They searched until dawn, but she was gone. Others followed. Some disappeared while asleep, their beds left cold. Some walked into newly formed doors. Some were seen smiling as they entered houses that no longer existed when others tried to follow. Fear gripped Dovemire. Families fled, but the valley would not release them. Roads twisted back into the village. The river looped in circles. No matter how far they walked, they always returned to the same square, the same houses, the same fire. It was Elias who revealed the truth. In the square, before the gathered survivors, he spoke. His voice was calm, his eyes black. We are chosen. This is not a curse, but a gift. The valley has shown us eternity. To resist is suffering. To embrace is peace. Some begged him to stop. Others believed him. But as he spoke, the houses multiplied, filling every horizon. The fire roared higher. The villagers knelt as one, their eyes turning void. Elias smiled, and in that smile the hollow was born. It spread beyond Dovemire. Travelers passing through vanished. Other villages fell silent. Word carried on whispers, on stories told by frightened strangers. The more people spoke of it, the stronger it grew. For centuries, it lingered at the edges of memory. Sometimes it consumed whole towns, sometimes only a single soul. It never stopped. It never aged. It never died. And always at its heart was Elias Marin, standing by the fire, his eyes black, his voice calm. The birth of the hollow. Long before cities rose, long before machines hummed, there was a valley no traveler crossed twice. The land itself seemed cursed, though no one used that word then. The earth was fertile, the river pure, the forests heavy with fruit, yet every village